So let's take a minute to think about what it would look like or what it would feel like if we do not experience emotions. Think about the last time you felt a strong emotion. Why were you feeling that emotion? What message do you think that emotion was sending you? Emotions are feelings. Sometimes your emotions can be subtle, but sometimes they are so overwhelming. All emotions are helpful and are needed, even the uncomfortable emotions. How would you know that your boundaries have been crossed if you don't feel sad or angry? How would you know if there's danger if you don't feel fear? How would you know to stand up for yourself or that somebody has wronged you if you don't feel anger? Every emotion that we experience are alerting us to something, to some internal event or to some external event that's happening in our environment. Emotions are sending us messages that there's a discomfort, that there's something that requires your attention. Emotions can help us navigate the world. They can motivate us to do things that are needful and are helpful for our survival. So, here are some other functions of your emotions. So, for fear, fear is your body's natural alarm system. Fear lets you know that you might be in danger and need to take a step back to protect yourself. Fear also provides you with a sense of urgency to act, often without thinking, which plays an important role in keeping you safe. Then, with sadness, function of sadness is that it naturally occurs after a loss of someone or something of importance, such as a death of a loved one, a breakup, loss of a job that you once enjoyed. Sadness comes when you notice significant differences in the way of your life and how you want it to be. Sadness signals the need to pull back so that the loss or setback can be processed. Sadness also signals to you that you may need support and comfort. When it comes to anxiety, anxiety helps us prepare for the future. Anxiety alerts us to important or potentially dangerous situations that may occur. Anxiety also prompts us to focus our attention on whatever is causing the anxiety so that we can prevent or decrease a negative outcome. Anxiety tells us to begin preparing so that you are not caught off guard. Anger is a natural response we feel when we have been wronged in some way. Anger also occurs when we feel like we are being blocked from achieving important goals. Anger alerts us that our boundaries have been crossed and motivates us to do something about it. Anger has a bad reputation because it can be associated with destructive behaviors like yelling, breaking things. However, it's important to separate an unhelpful response to anger from the emotion of anger itself. The function of guilt and shame is that when we fall short of a standard, it holds us accountable. Guilt and shame is a natural response we experience when we go against society's expectations in some way. Guilt often motivates us to take the necessary steps to repair relationships or to make amends. Shame, similarly to sadness, prompts withdrawal from others. Withdrawal may give a person room to think about how to achieve personal goals going forward, to feel better about oneself and the future. So let me do a quick recap for you guys. If you're yet to, please like this video. It lets me know that you like this type of content and then I make more of these types of content. Please subscribe also. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and so that other people can also come across this video and find it beneficial and help them to understand their emotions better. And okay, also do not forget to share with your friends and your loved ones. Turn on your notification, that's the bell button right there, so that you get notified whenever I make a post. Okay, so let me do a quick recap of everything we've talked about so far. Every emotion we feel is necessary and important. Emotions are sending a message to us about something that is wrong or that we need to pay attention to in ourselves or in our environment. Every emotion, irrespective of whether it's the uncomfortable emotions or if it's the pleasant emotions, be it the painful or the pleasant emotion, they help us navigate the world. They send us messages and signals of things that we need to pay attention to. Emotions alert us to when our boundaries are crossed. Emotions alert us to when we need to act for our safety. Emotions alert us to when we need to work towards our goals, putting that sense of urgency and importance for us to do the things that we need to do